right, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Certainly hope everybody can hear me. Let me just kind of look here at the. I know what you're saying. Hey, look, this wasn't the original setup, and you're right. I had to go in and change a bunch of stuff with that huge breaking news that just happened at about 9:30 this morning, give or take, 9:15 Eastern time. The major Microsoft acquisition. Of course, this was announced on the business networks as well. That's what my alert got anyway. And just a huge acquisition for Microsoft, especially for Game Pass. As I'll go more into that. Let's see here. I've got other stuff we're going to talk about. Godfall going gold. Spider-Man and Devil May Cry remasters for the PS5. So lots of PS5 news to go over. But of course, Sony apologizing for the way I guess you would say the pre-order fiasco, because that's all we can do. Sony's apologized for that. There's nothing to damage control. They have said they're sorry about it. There's no reason to say, well, Walmart did this and Kmart did that and Sears did that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't Target did this? And that doesn't matter. This is the equivalent of when Microsoft delayed Halo Infinite. And people were still damage controlling that. And look, they delayed it to make it better. They apologized for what we saw. They said it would get better. That's the end of the discussion at that point, in my opinion. I don't take it any further than that. It's like, hey, look, they apologized for it. They said it was crappy. To me, that's kind of the end of the discussion. I just don't know what to say about that anymore. It is what it is. Of course, the big move, I don't know where to start at. I compare. We'll start with the PS5 news, and we'll get to that. But first things first, let's go through the pompous and circumstance of the introduction. This is the Porchlight Podcast. It is 10 o'clock Eastern time, a little bit after 10. I let the music play when I was getting some notes together. And I am your host, your humble servant, the Messiah of Xbox. And let's see here. And you're welcome to join us. And it looks like 40 or 50 people are already here. Hit that like button, people, please, if you don't mind. The like button is free. That's all we ask. It is an early Monday morning, and I know a lot of people are still off work because of what's going on. And if you're at work, just hit the like button. It's going to be a clean podcast. I will open up the Discord, even though I hate doing that. I will open it up because of the big acquisition news for the members and for all you guys, if you want to jump on. But first, let me say what's up to everybody. Paul G in the house. How are you doing? Super Lumen Hyena. Big shout out to all of the members. Ice Queen Gaming. How are you doing? Let's see here. Let's see if any more members have popped in. No, that is it so far. Hit that like button, people. Let's see. Is that S2N Illusion? How you doing? What's happening? Plus Ultra. How are you doing? Rollo God, what's happening? Viger says he's just dropping in. Well, stay a little bit. Yeah, I'll talk about the cross-gen thing. That's why I'm going to go over the Spider-Man stuff. Dirt Naps, how are you doing? Smart Insight, shout out to you. Also, shout out to all the new subs. There's new people here. We're about to hit the 1430 mark. Which is amazing. Again, the goal of the podcast was to get 50 subs, 25 to talk about gaming, and the other 25 to talk about movies and miscellaneous stuff, comics, things going on in the world, all that kind of stuff. So, but everybody hit that like button. I appreciate everybody being here. Mario Heat, how are you doing? Let's see here. The Almighty Spartan God, what is happening? Frank B1, what is going on? B1 all day. I understand you, brother. Shout out to you. Good morning. Good morning. Slink SC, what's happening, brother? What's happening? Triple JJJ. What is happening? What is happening? Sir X, Sandman X, how are you doing? How are you doing? Let's see here. JP Local says boycott Doom. Youngblood also. Well, why would you do that? All right. So let me give you a basic synopsis of the channel. I sit here right now, and I've always said to you, the way I'm covering it for, at this point going forward is that that the console war is over. Okay, Microsoft left the console war. They're doing something totally different. Sony has won the console war. The console war is between Nintendo and Sony at this point. Sony's going to continue with the model of constantly putting games on. They're gonna stick to the traditional model that we've grown up with. You go, you ask your mom if you didn't have the job, you ask your mom and dad at Christmas time to get you a new console. For me, I've been playing video games since the '70s. My first console that was put in my house was by my mom and dad was the Atari 2600. That was followed by the Nintendo, the 8-bit, or I don't know if it's 8-bit or 4-bit Nintendo. The one that came with Duck Hunt, came with the little gun, came with a Mario game. I had that one. Then we switched off. My brother got a ColecoVision, and I started gaming more on the PC with floppy disk. So that was my split. I didn't really play console games, so I played a little bit of the ColecoVision. After ColecoVision, there was nothing. I mean, there was a crash. There was a console crash. Then of course, Nintendo kept making their consoles. Then Sega came out and made their console. When I was 21 years old, I physically went out and bought a Sega and a Sega CD. That's the first thing I got on my credit card. I remember walking into Sears. Sears was still around. I went upstairs to the electronics department and got a Sega CD, and I got the Sega system. So I had that for like 4 years. I mean, that was the very first thing, And that's pretty much what I played on. It was the Sega. I played the Jungle Strike games, and Jungle Strike and Urban Strike and all those games, So that's kind of my background. As far as what's going on right now, the console war is over. Okay? And Sony has won the console war. I don't know why Sony's fans are still upset and in a tizzy. But we'll go ahead and cover. Let me see if I can pull up Google correctly here. Okay. Do this. And we'll start with the Spider-Man remaster game because a lot of people, Vigor asked about the cross-gen game. So let's talk about a cross-gen game that's coming out in the next 100 days, and that's Spider-Man remaster for the PS5. And we'll talk about what. This is new. This is broke 2 hours ago from Games Radar. PS5 remaster for Spider-Man is not going to get a physical release. It'll all be digital, and your saves cannot be carried over to the remaster. You got to start over. So let's see here. So I'm just going to go to the Push Square article, and we're going to talk about what the PS4 version of Spider-Man is going to be like on PS5 because it is a cross-gen game. Because everybody says, well, the PS4 stuff is going to hold the PS5 back. So we're going to talk about that, and I'm just going to pull up the article, and we'll read the article into the record. But hit that like button as you come in, people. If you do so dare, if you want to support the podcast, you can hit the super chat button. Also, if you want to do a Cash App, let me know. I'll send you the Cash App address. But let me go ahead and refigure this out again. I did this the other day, and everybody was proud of me. I think it's window capture. Go to add sources. Go to... Okay. All right. Now, hopefully you can see that on the screen there. Hopefully you guys can see that on the screen. But I'm just gonna read this into the record here. And so now this is Marvel Spider-Man has been completely remastered for the PS5. So let me try to make it bigger. I think that's what I need to do here for you guys. Okay. So hopefully you all can see that. And hit a let me come over here. And um, let's go here. Let's come off of that YouTube channel. Let's find my. Let's see here. All right, yep, it's up there on the screen. I can see it. Okay. Now, what does this say? Um, this says that Insomniac Games is probably the busiest studio in games right now, as it's working on PlayStation 5 titles. Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart simultaneously, but this is one of the most industrious teams in the industry, and it wasn't going to stop there. The company also announced overnight, and this article is 4 days old, that it's remastering Marvel's Spider-Man. This is from the PS4. It says for Sony's next-gen system, and fans can purchase it alongside the new game. And this is what I did. Okay, I went up to GameStop and I got 5 on it. And I'm going to go up there and put a little more money on it today after this podcast. I think GameStop in my city opens at noon. So, says as part of the Ultimate Edition package, the new version will include the complete original campaign along the trio of City That Never Sleeps DLC campaigns. Okay, now here's where we get started here. Says this is not just your average remaster, though, as community director James Stevenson explained on the PlayStation blog. The remaster for the PlayStation 5 is no simple up-res, as many of the game's art assets have been completely updated to take advantage of the PlayStation 5's console horsepower. So, again, this is a game that's cross-gen, that's taking advantage of what the PS5 has. Now, according to Insomniac Games, this is Insomniac Games saying this. It says you'll see better looking characters with improved skin, eyes, hair, and facial animation, including our new next generation Peter Parker. Now, it does say, presumably, it will be the same character model as the inevitable Marvel Spider-Man 2. Okay. You will also see, now this is for the people who are buying the remaster version of Spider-Man, okay? That's going to be on PS5. Again, this is a cross-gen game, all right? It says you'll see ray trace reflections and ambient shadows, improved lighting, more pedestrians, and vehicles stretching further into the distance. So they've improved the draw distance. It says, and the same optional performance mode offered on Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I believe is, it goes on to say, allowing you to finally play the game at a targeted 60 frames per second frame rate. Stevenson continued, will be supporting near instant loading, 3D audio. That's your Pulse headset that you'll get with if you go out and buy that. Let me make that clear, because that's a separate accessory. And the DualSense controller's haptic feedback. Lastly, we're adding 3 amazing new Spider-Man suits, new photo mode features, and even new trophies for those of you looking to platinum the game all over again. Now, in order for you to do this, okay, as of this article, it says you probably won't be able to upgrade your existing PlayStation 4 copy for free. I think that's been corrected. Somebody can unpack that for me if they want to. It says here that it will cost $69.99 on the PS5. It says, which is obviously expensive, but not outrageous for effectively 2 games. So, again, anybody who was saying that there was going to be an issue with the with cross-gen, that game is all right. So if I keep it, let's just say you keep your PlayStation 4 Pro. Let's just say you keep Spider-Man PlayStation 4 Pro. Perfectly fine. You're going to be at 1440p with temporal aliasing that can get you to 4K, and you're going to be at 30 frames per second. You've got no ray tracing at all. Okay, you're going to be stuck. You don't have a 60 FPS mode. Again, you're not going to have instantaneous loading. You're not going to get the new trophies. If you chase trophies, let me make that clear. If you chase trophies, and Also, you're not going to get the 3 new Spider-Man outfits that more than likely will go to PS4, but they're going to be on PS5 for a while. So again, and I'm also going to direct you to another YouTuber named Sick Humor TV. Sick Humor actually interviewed developers for that are doing Quantum Era. I believe that's the name of the game. Quantum Era has been reported by the developers as being a 4K 60 FPS game. That's according to the developers. They're making the game for PlayStation 5, and then they're going to make another version for the PS4. Now, that's according to the developers. So, again, they're making it for the PS5, and then they're porting it to the PS4. The same with Horizon Zero Dawn. Our Horizon Forbidden West is being made ground up for the PS5, and then it's going to be ported to the PS4. Now, we're going to, again, let me make this clear. If you're upset over the cross-gen stuff, I'm not going to tell you not to be mad. Okay, I said this the other day. I am not going to argue with you. I am not going to go back and forth with you. You are a consumer. If you feel betrayed, all I can simply say to you is to not buy the Sony console. Okay, don't buy the Sony console. Don't go see any more Spider-Man movies. Don't go see any Marvel movies with Spider-Man in it. I mean, I don't know. Don't buy Sony CDs. Don't buy. As a matter of fact, you can't buy any more Blu-rays because Sony is on the Blu-ray committee. That's going to give them more money. Again, I'm just, I don't know what else to say at this point about this. I'll never tell somebody to not be mad or be upset, though. Okay, you're a consumer. Be mad, be upset, but I'm not, simply because I understand that they can make 2 different versions of the game, and that's what they're doing. Now, if Team Kill Media, I think that's their name, that's making Quantum Era, and I think that gentleman said there's only like 8 of them, that there's 8 or 10 of them. If they can do it, you're telling me Insomniac with over 300 employees can't? You're telling me Guerrilla with over 250 employees can't? Let me make this clear. If you're upset, I'm not arguing with you. Be upset, but I agree with what Sick Humor. He did a couple of podcasts on this, and I'm not gonna get upset over small stuff. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I had to walk a father into the hospital Saturday. Okay, his son had died. His son died. The parents not supposed to bury the son. You're not supposed to bury your children. His son had died of alcoholism. The alcoholism caused hepatitis. The hepatitis ultimately killed his son. Okay, I had to do that. That's real life. Okay, I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. Okay. So it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. So again, let me make this clear. If you're upset, you're upset. You're mad, you're mad. But I'm not, because I understand they can do 2 different things. If you're worried, however, that you're going to see downgrades, that's fine too. I'm not going to say you shouldn't be concerned as a consumer, but at least with the Spider-Man remaster, remember they were talking about how games are going to get a boost mode, a boost. Okay. It really does sound like that they're doing that for Spider-Man. So again, but you're going to have to repurchase it. Now, people can say, well, and I don't know. People can go back and look. Microsoft feel threatened by PlayStation 4, so they buy Bethesda. Guys, the Bethesda thing is, I'll talk about that now. That seems like everybody is talking about it. Microsoft has purchased Bethesda. They will be a first-party studio that, again, based on what's been said from Todd Howard, they're going to still put games on all platforms. So that's all I know about that right now. That's why I waited 15 minutes. I waited 15 minutes to go ahead and try to get more stuff. But that's a lot of games. That's Oblivion, that's Skyrim, that's Elder Scrolls, that's Wolfenstein, that's Doom. I think it's Doom. So that's a lot. That's a lot of IP that will go into Game Pass, and they immediately increase Game Pass's value. Okay, because now, again, Wolfenstein and stuff, all that stuff I thought's already been in Game Pass, but now it would go day and date into Game Pass. So people, now you're saying it's a Game Pass deal. Okay, fine. Again, so they add value to Game Pass, and I don't know what else to say. So you don't believe Todd Howard? Okay, well that's fine. I'm just, guys, you don't have to believe him. I'm just telling you what he reportedly said. Don't believe him. So Rollo got, according to Todd Howard, let's see if I can find that quote here. Because MBG had it up for a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to find Todd Howard's quote here. I had it. Okay, I think I've got it here. Hold on. Okay, yeah. All right, so let me see if I can do this again. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2, people. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2. Window capture, add source, Twitter. Okay. All right. What you're seeing here is what he said. Try to put this on the screen for you guys. Okay. All right. Says that this is from Todd Howard. All right. Like our original partnership, this one is more than one. This one, all right. Like our original partnership, this one is about more than one system or one screen. We share a deep belief in the fundamental power of games, in their ability to connect, empower, and bring joy. And a belief we should bring that to everyone, regardless of who you are, where you live, or what you play on, regardless of screen size, the controller, or your ability to even use one. So they're going to put their games on all platforms, guys. So again, that is from Bethesda. If you want to say I don't believe them, I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, I'm the wrong guy. What it does do, and let me come back over to this screen here. See, I can drop. I'll leave that up. What it does do is it adds value to Game Pass instantly. And also, you got to understand that tonight or tomorrow morning, the pre-orders for the Xbox Series S and X goes on sale. So that's just the reality, guys. Again, the console war is over. They get yourselves over that. If you are still in, if you're still in console war mode, I just don't know why, because Microsoft has left the console war. Okay, I mean, I don't know what else to say anymore about it. Even the girl with the cyberpunk chair who talks like she's from Narnia has acknowledged this about 6 weeks ago. Microsoft is fundamentally Microsoft is doing something fundamentally different than Sony and Nintendo. So it can't be a console war when one of the guys has put his the guy is taking his beer home. He's taking the ball and went home. Okay, so Vidra, but that was my take on cross-gen. We could talk about Devil May Cry if y'all want to. Talus Gaming said, did they really buy Bethesda? Yeah. It was too small to read. It was. All right. Let me try to put it back on the screen. All right. I'll put it back up there for you guys. I'll leave it up there. Let's see here. I don't know how much bigger I can make it. It's huge on my screen. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Is that big enough? If you can't read it, it says left to right, says like our original partnership, this one is more about than one system or one screen. We share a deep belief in the fundamental power of games and their ability to connect, empower, and bring joy. And a belief, well, you shouldn't start a sentence with a conjunction, so this is phonetically wrong. Okay, and a belief we should bring that to everyone, regardless of who you are, where you live, or what you play on, regardless of the screen size, a controller, or your ability to even use one. Now, that may actually maybe from that sounds like something Microsoft would say, but again, they're going to put the games on all platforms because their games actually sold better on PlayStation. What's the biggest part of Bethesda? Does anybody like? Well, I mean, yeah, Wolfenstein is a big game. The Elder Scrolls Online, that's big. Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Skyrim, all that was Bethesda. Fallout, but that was Bethesda. Doom, I think Bethesda. So it is what it is, guys. I mean, I don't. It doesn't bother me because this is why you should have a PlayStation and a PC. This is why. Okay, this is like okay, they got this. I'll be gaming on my PC more. So let's see here. But yeah, I mean, let's see here. They probably heard Dr. Disrespect choosing PS. Yeah, who is that guy? That guy's like a big deal. Who is Dr. Disrespect? And I mean, I'm just asking. Who is Dr. Disrespect? So, I mean, let's say, who is that? I'm not saying who is that. I'm saying, like, who is that guy? So, yeah, they bought it. They've announced it. It's official. They're, I guess, in the fold. Big get, super big get, simply because of the games, the RPGs. Bethesda, well, I mean, Wolfenstein is a shooter, and so is Doom. Those are straight shooters. But that is huge. I don't care what you say. All I can do is hope that Microsoft puts those games in Game Pass, and which they're going to do. And they're also, I think they've already been in Game Pass. So, I mean, I'm just saying, these games have already been in Game Pass. So, but Starfield, I don't remember, they're working on Starfield. All I can do is hope Microsoft understands the power of exclusivity, and they say it, and they can clearly. To me, it doesn't matter what they say, but if you don't have a gaming PC and all you do is game on console, if you want Starfield, you're going to have to go out and buy an Xbox. I mean, that's what this means. It's just if you want it. So even if they put it in Game Pass day and date, you still have to go buy an Xbox. You want a gaming PC, I will help you build one, and we can do it on the cheap. We'll be playing at 1080p, 60 frames per second, HDR. You won't have no ray tracing, nothing like that, but you will be able to play at 1080p, 60 frames per second. And you can get a monitor with 144 hertz on it. Okay, but just let me know. But for me, I'm excited because I'm a gamer, and I'm just gonna play the games on PC. So this doesn't affect me at all. I do have to go upgrade my PC, but again, I'm in a queue waiting for a call so I can bring my PC to these guys to put my new parts in. So that's going to happen though in a few weeks, probably. Unfortunately, because they're 2 weeks behind on their bill, because the guy that bills for them, he went on vacation with his wife. Go figure. Oh, he's got a life. So for me, I'll probably be putting my PC into the shop. Looks like mid-October. So and then I'll have it out and be fine. So let's see here. Do Sony said no cross-gen? If so, please link it. Sony said that they would make games. I forgot how they put it. Let me see here. See if I can find it. The thing is Sony said this first. Let's go back here. I'm trying to find this article I found over. Oh my goodness, it was a long time ago. We'll go back to July. Okay. Let's just go back to July of 2020, and let me see here, because this is the first one I found. I'll put this up here for you guys, and Let's see here. All right, it's this one. I certainly hope you all can read that. PlayStation PS5 release doesn't mean the end of PS4 support, Sony says. That is from July of this year. So I really don't know what people expected them to do. Did you really expect them not to put games on the PS4, even though they're going to continue supporting them? I don't understand that. I mean, I don't understand that personally, but and that was from July, and there's some articles that are older than that because I found one from over a year ago. Let's see here. Oh, okay, yep, here it is. Here it is. This is from TweetTown. Let me see here. Now, this is from TweetTown, and this article is a gazillion years old. Let's see, add the source. Let me go up here. Again, and this is from Sony. PS4, and now look at this date. May 21st, 2019. PS4 will be supported into 2022 to live alongside PS5. Okay, Sony expects the PS4 to be hugely profitable even 2 years into the PS5's life cycle. Again, this was from last year, guys. It's not my fault that you guys didn't know this. Okay, I'm talking about the people that are filing a complaint. Okay, not because most people don't care, but the people who are filing a complaint. This article from TweetTown is over a year old. Okay, it's a year and almost 5 months old. May, June, July, August, September. Yeah. So why did this? So almost 17, 18 months old. I just don't. That's what I said. If you're mad, be mad. But I don't know why you all didn't even do their own research. So, Rollo God says Insomniac still remains #1 for the best purchase studio. Well, this is right there with it. I've always said this. I said the only when PlayStation bought, when Sony bought Insomniac, granted they didn't spend as much money as Microsoft, but when Sony bought Insomniac, the only studio I thought Microsoft could purchase to balance that out was Bethesda, because Bethesda doesn't Bethesda make the Rainbow Six game? Who makes Rainbow Six? Is that Bethesda? Or that's Ubisoft. Is that Ubi? I can't remember. Is it? I think that's Ubisoft. Okay. So think about it. They have Elder Scrolls Online. This is what Bethesda has. Elder Scrolls Online. And they have Wolfenstein. Now, I'm a fan of Wolfenstein simply because I've been playing that since it was on the Commodore 64, okay? So they have Wolfenstein, they have Elder Scrolls, they have Skyrim, they have Oblivion. That's all going to be considered first-party stuff now, okay? So it is what it is. If there's an Oblivion, well, there can't be an Oblivion Part 2. But Elder Scrolls Online is now a Microsoft first-party game, period. All right, that's just the way it's going to go, guys. Now, it doesn't affect me because I mean, Elder Scrolls is still on PlayStation. It's not like they're going to stop supporting it. but again, it's just like Minecraft. Okay, that's all it is. See, if you look through it through a console war eye, you're upset, you're mad, you're angry, you're butthurt. If you just look at it as a gamer and there is no console war, it's just like, yeah, that's fine. I'll just, it's not like you can't play Skyrim on your PlayStation. You can. You can play Oblivion on PlayStation at 4K. Hell, Skyrim has which one has the VR on it? Is it Skyrim or Oblivion that has VR support? Is it Skyrim? Skyrim has VR support. So, all right, so you have VR support. I mean, on PlayStation. They don't have that on Xbox yet. Okay, I'm just putting that out there, guys. This is why just sitting back and gaming is just more fun than going through it and doing the console war thing. Insomniac was $240 million in 3 games in 3 to 4. Yeah, look. Insomniac is a monster studio, and they are putting out. Okay, they are arguably Sony's busiest studio. All right, and that's fine. They have the most IP. All right, so it's just just it is what it is. But Bethesda, that's a big get. It adds value to Game Pass, and you all should say, yeah, that's fine. Again, I have a gaming PC, so this doesn't affect me at all. But if you're going to get upset about the because you're going back and forth on Twitter, I specifically said to you guys months ago, you need to stop doing that because the console war is over. Sony won. Okay? So it's just like you all won and you don't know what to do with it. You won. All right? Sony won the console war. This is a big get from Microsoft, though, especially as a sub just put it, the pre-orders for their consoles go on sale either tonight or tomorrow afternoon or something like that. So this is going to do nothing but help that. Okay? That's it. And instead of just looking at it like that and moving on and saying, hey, great get by Microsoft. Hope, I'm still going to play Oblivion on PlayStation. Okay? It's not like it's not going to work. So, it's no reason to to hate on it. It is what it is. Sam Ash says, still not buying the Series consoles or Dollar Tree servers. Not a huge fan. Oh, that's fine. Look. I get you, brother. I got you all the way. Talus Game, did they really buy? Yeah, I think I answered that already. Let's see here. Says, what's that say? The DLC is expanded and upgraded for PS5 too. That isn't easier. Oh, you're talking about the Spider-Man stuff? Yeah, that's... Guys, I dropped that link. That is from Push Square. It was just 4 days ago. Spider-Man on the PS4, if you buy the PS5 bundle with Miles Morales, again, let me make this clear. I'm not sure if you can just get it as a single update. I'm not saying you can't. Somebody can unpack that for me. So you can go ahead and understand that you got to understand that the PS4 version of Spider-Man will have ray tracing, will have better draw distances, will have more pedestrians and cars, we'll add more trophies, we'll have a 60 FPS mode, we'll take advantage of 3D audio, so you're gonna get better sound. We'll take advantage of the haptic feedback. So again, that's what, and that is according to Insomniac. Now, if you want to go argue and do snot and tears and Insomniac, you go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'll just wait on the game. I pre-ordered it. I'm going to put more money on it today. I'm fine. Again, I'm not gonna argue with you or tell you not to be mad at Sony for their mixed messaging. The messaging has been off. Let's just get that out in the open. It has been off. Oh my gosh. Now let me see who's calling. Hold on. All right. I don't know why that insurance company keeps calling me. Let's see here. Let me come back over to my chat room and hang out with you guys. Everyone acts like these games are the only one. I like to play new games and life goes on. Yeah, I know. I mean, Ratchet and Clank is still going to be there. Now, what they're saying is, well, how do we know that? I'm not going to argue with people like that. I'm fine. Let's see. All EA, Activision, 2K games are old assets. Yeah, that's true. Ice Queen says she's getting the PS5 next year at some point. Ice Queen, I'll probably be right there with you. Paul G that says, he just says, let's buy the damn insurance. I may need to. They keep calling me, right? If Xbox may say Fallout, there's an 80% chance it will end up being like, well, again, it won't be Xbox making Fallout. It will be it'll be Bethesda. And I find it hard to believe that they're going to make a Fallout game better than Fallout 3. Fallout 3, at least for me personally, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Look, guys, instead of just saying, let me help you all here. Let me help you. Instead of saying how bad this is, why don't you all just say, hey, great move from Microsoft. I'm still not going to buy the console. What's your next story? That's the best thing to do. Okay? That's all you got to do. I already put my tweet out. Big move by Microsoft, adds value to Game Pass. But I thought those games were already in Game Pass. All right, but this is a big get. This is the equivalent. This is their version of Insomniac. Okay, Insomniac's got a ton of IP. So does Bethesda. The difference is Insomniac's games are on PlayStation only. Based on the statement released by Bethesda, Bethesda's going to keep making multi-plat games. Okay, so they'll put games on the Switch. They're going to put games on PC and PlayStation, okay, and Xbox. So, again, my hope is that Xbox says we're going to put the games everywhere, but we're going to keep them exclusive on Game Pass for 6 months before they go out to everybody else. That's what I hope they do, and that's it. Again, to me, the console war is over. If you're coming here expecting me to blast this, if you're coming here expecting me to say that Xbox is trash, Microsoft's trash, I'm not your guy. Okay? I personally will just tell you, if you don't like the Xbox, don't buy it. Okay? Just like if you're mad at Sony because of the pre-order thing, I understand that. If you're mad about the cross-gen stuff, I understand that. Don't buy the console. Okay? It's that simple. Don't bitch about it when you have the power to just not participate. I can't stand people like that. Okay? Don't tell me the food is nasty at the restaurant and then you go to that restaurant and eat and complain about the food being nasty. Okay? The food's nasty, don't go eat. All right? I'm not buying an Xbox. I mean, I was very close to buying one. Shout out to the member Emmer17. He may, and let me stress, he may have a PlayStation he can sell to me. Okay, so I'm going to wait on that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I will still be trying to play Ghost of Tsushima and I still got to play Code Vein. I'm still going to be playing, I'm going to go back in and probably play The Last of Us Part 2 again because I enjoyed it a whole lot. I mean, I'll be busy. I'm fine. And I'll be playing my flight sim game on my PC. I'm still trying to learn that, and you talk about a big curve. Golly. Trying to fly some of these MiGs that I got on here now. So, Super Lumen Hyena. David Sherman says, great move from Xbox. Didn't see that come. Yeah, I didn't either, and congrats to them. And, again, I'm still going to be able to play those games on Game Pass because I have a PC. I have Game Pass on PC. That's it for me. I'm good, okay? Super Lumen Hyena says, Craig, did you hear Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be 4K 60 on PS5 according to Joe Raptor, who was told direct by Ubisoft? I did not hear that, but shout out to you, Super Lumen Hyena. And again, thanks for being a member and thanks for supporting the channel. No, but I did put out on Twitter yesterday. I said, guys, look, there's probably going to be a 60 FPS version on PlayStation, but they haven't announced it yet because they've got a marketing deal with Microsoft. It's okay. It's coming. It'll be fine. Again, there will be nothing that the Xbox can do that the PlayStation cannot do. You can put that out of your mind. Devil May Cry is going to have ray tracing and it's going to have 120 FPS mode on PlayStation. I'll be talking about that here shortly. So, JP Local says, no denying, but Bethesda's deal was big deal, but I would have cared more if Bethesda was in their prime. And that's fair. That is fair. I will say I enjoyed the Wolfenstein game. But what's that other one? Twin Blood or True Blood or something like that? I thought that wasn't very good. And but again, I still like Oblivion. I still like Skyrim. I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online. Again, if you guys want to play Elder Scrolls Online, let me know. I'll sign up. Okay. Let's see here. But again, I'm not hating on it because I just don't understand why you guys think there's a console war going on. Okay, Sony beat Microsoft so bad. Microsoft changed its metric of success from sales to subscriptions. That's a beating. That's a beat down. Okay, that's a beating. I mean, you guys don't have to worry about it anymore. Like, come, what did Troutman say to Rambo? Come home, Rambo. Come home. Don says that she's not mad about it. You still get a, yeah, I'm still getting a PS5 too. Shout out to Marlon Gaming Nation. He gave everybody advice on how to do it, and that is you're just gonna have to sit up. You're gonna have to stalk the Best Buy site. You're gonna have to be a Best Buy stalker. You're gonna have to Walmart, Target, all that. You're gonna have to have your information ready to go. Okay, you cannot sit up there and click on it and then be saying, well, I got to put in my number here. I got to put in this number. You have to have your stuff already ready to go. So if you're an Amazon person, you can just go put it in your cart, click purchase. If you got Target, make sure you're a member of Target, click purchase. Walmart, click purchase. Wherever you go to get it, Costco, just wherever, Sam's Club, whatever you got to do, be ready to do it. Okay, and that's if you want one in the first allotment. The accessories, now that's different. The accessories, I have been told, and I will state reputation on this, I've been told all the accessories, you'll be able to walk in on the 12th of November, wherever you are, and buy them. So if you can't get the camera, you can't get another DualSense, you can't get the headset, you will be able to do those things, okay? But buying the PS5 right now, like, look, I'm talking to you as somebody who don't have one either, okay? I don't have one. I don't have nothing in the queue. I don't have nothing. I mean, I have a fingers crossed. In order for me to get the P, I've got to get to I've got to do the whole alphabet first and hope everything works out. So I understand that your people are upset and disappointed. So the maximum one says he was ordered to order 2 PS5s and a 380. The maximum one, shout out to you, brother. Like I said, I couldn't get neither. So, but again, I was okay with waiting till next year. Okay, I understand. When I bought my PlayStation 4, it took me till February or March of 2014. So it took me 4 months or 5 months to get one because I couldn't find one. I kept my 360, and again, I got no problem playing my PS4 game. So, just it is what it is. You want Sony to buy, was that Konami or Capcom? Probably not going to happen. There's a chance Sony may buy Blue Point. So, what's up, Brigadier William Weirdo Beast? How you doing? Blue Point's a possibility. So, if that makes you happy, so. The console war never ends until one of them stops doing consoles. Well, again, it's over, dude. The console war's been over for a while. Microsoft doing something different. And if you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. So, but shout out, yeah, look, I'm looking at their thing here. They have Prey, they have The Evil Within. Okay, I don't know if you guys have played that. Starfield. Let me pull this up. Here, let me put this up here on the screen. I may have to turn on my air. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm forgetting something, people. How did you let me forget my Craig Weiser? Shame on you. Hold on. Let's see, y'all. I'm coming. I'm here. All right. Here's that sound. Ah. All right. There's that. Here's this. Ah! All right, here we go. So let me go to, let me do this again. Go to window capture, add source. I'm getting pretty good at this. There you go. That's what they required today. Dishonored, Wolfenstein, The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, the entire Fallout series. Yes, including Fallout 76, which was trash. Okay, I know that. Doom, Starfield, The Evil Within, 1 and 2, because whatever happened in The Evil Within 1, the evil was still within, so it's number 2, and Prey. So again, guys, this is not hard. I've enjoyed these games. I've enjoyed Wolfenstein. I've enjoyed Doom back in the day. I haven't played Prey or The Evil Within. Dishonored I thought was okay. But for me, the Elder Scrolls series, whether it be Morrowind or Oblivion, I've said this to you guys. I had like 188 hours into Skyrim. I had over 220 hours into Oblivion. Okay, again, I don't have an issue with this because the console war to me is over, but that's what they bought. It's up there on your screen. They now own all that IP. All right, they own it. So, and again, I've said before, to me, this is as big a purchase as Insomniac's get for Sony. The difference, however, is that Insomniac's games are only going to be on PlayStation as far as we know. Now, are they going to put those games on PC? We'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, that's what's happening. So again, I'm not, this doesn't, I'm done. Like I said, I'm done with the console war, guys. All right, I'm done with that. So again, I'm not here. If you think I'm gonna sit over here and hate on it, I don't know. I'll just, if I want to play those games, all those games I just put up there on the screen, all of them are on PlayStation. Every single one of them are on PlayStation. So it's not like they're gonna. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh, hey, guess what? You all ain't gonna play no more. That's it. That's not what they're gonna do. So. Yeah, this is a good move. Let's just leave it there, okay? Can we just? Let me do this. I'm going to leave it there. I'm done with that, okay? Big story, great news for Microsoft. I certainly hope they make the games more. I certainly hope they put the games on, make them exclusive, in a sense that they keep them on Game Pass. Whenever they come out this new, they keep them on Game Pass for a little bit. Todd Howard just made it clear on Twitter that Bethesda games will not only be on Xbox. All right, then. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. Right there. Shout out to, let me come on over there and check that out. All right. Shout out to Christopher Harte. There you go. That's it. That's it. Yes, yeah, you're right, Sawyer God of War. Fallout 76 was trash. Okay, I mean you're right. I mean it was trash. So, but I'm not. If you came over here expecting me to down this mood, to say this isn't a big deal, I'm beyond that now. Okay, I'm trying to take a page from shout out to BitCloud, and I am sorry for BitCloud's loss. Everybody, make sure you keep BitCloud and his family in your thoughts and prayers. I'm trying to take a page out of their books, take a page out of Sick Humor's book, take a page out of Jemiah Dixon's book, and Marlon Gaming Nation. There is no more console war, guys. There's just, this is great games, and for me personally, I understand if you only have one console. Let me make that clear. But every game that was up on that screen that I showed you, said Starfield, is going to be, it's playable on PlayStation right now. Okay, it's playable on PC right now. All right, some of them are even playable on the damn Switch right now. All right, so nothing changed. Nothing changed. Hey, what? You're saying that, well, it makes Xbox, these guys are going to start beating on their chest. So what? So what? Again, who cares what they're doing? Who cares what they're saying? You know what they're not doing? They're not playing their damn games. That's why those games are going to go into Game Pass day and date, because they don't support the physical game. All right, so it is what it is. So and just like I said, oh, that looks sweet. Pilsner at 11 o'clock in the morning, so good. So plus Ultras at war with GameStop. So Boycott Activision. Speaking of Mass Effect, have you seen smidgen of Returnal gameplay from PS5 event? They didn't show Returnal. And also this week you got the Tokyo Gaming Show. Isn't Tokyo Gaming Show this week? You know, still waiting for information on that. I mean, good grief, guys. You know. So Vegan, Viking, the Gaming Cat, probably a lifetime marketing deal for DLC too. DLC for who? I wonder if Lay says, I wonder if exclusives are still anti-consumer. They never have been, so don't worry about that. You know, just it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Hershey has exclusive chocolate, you know, has exclusive candy bars. So there's nothing wrong with exclusivity. Paul G says 7.5 billion. No way Microsoft is going to not put those games everywhere. Fair enough. That's a good business way to look at it. Smart business, yeah. Yeah, I remember I was excited for Returnal. I was actually surprised we didn't get a whole lot. We didn't get any information about it, but I'm not mad. Hellfire after seeing Final Fantasy 15, Spider-Man, and then God of War. I mean, what is there to be mad about? I mean, are you serious? So, well, Rollo, God, they can beat their chest. Here's the thing. If they beat their chest, I don't care. I don't know what else to say. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe it's a generational thing. If they want to sit around and beat their chest that Bethesda is now first party for Microsoft, you know, Bethesda is going to be making games for everybody, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I don't, you know, I can still access their games via the PC, and, you know, I don't know what else to say anymore about it. So, Woo! GT7 is probably a need at the Tokyo Gaming Show. All right, yeah, I agree with that, Sawyer God of War. I'll have to see some more GT7. Super Lumi Hyena says there's going to be a 2-hour presentation of Resident Evil 8 at Tokyo Gaming Show online this week. Okay, 2 hours. Wow, it's a long gameplay. Rollo God says they definitely bought Housemarque because Herman said check out this new franchise from Worldwide Studios. Did he say that really? All right, I don't know. I'm not saying he didn't. I don't know. So, oh, now Mario Heat, be nice, be nice. Says, let them beat it. Who French Toast cares? I think I know who you've been listening to, Paul G. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Eric says, F Microsoft can't build their own stuff. Well, again, shout out to Eric for breaking out the Booty Warrior, the $1.99. I don't know if he's going to show up. Oh, yeah, Eric woke up the Booty Warrior. Oh, Eric, shame on you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not looking at it like that. I don't know, man. I think after this weekend of listening to Marlin Gaming, and I listened to Sick Humor, hit about a 2-hour stream, maybe a little bit longer. And then all that stuff that happened with Scumcast and Persona and Jay Barry and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, I'm done with that whole negative stuff. I mean, everybody knows I had to take an L when it came to that individual that got into it with Persona. I want to give a shout out to Slow Mo Backslap because he specifically said that he didn't particularly care for the way Persona was being treated by that idiot. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. People have asked me my opinion on it, and just all I can say to Persona, and again, I'll say this to Jay Barry as well. if that dude pops back up on a podcast, just like, nah, I ain't, I'm not going to be on that podcast because he's an idiot. And I say that with great disdain because he used to be a podcast member on 60 Frames No Lag, but now he acts totally different at this point. He acts totally different. So it is what it is. It'd be nice if Sony has bought Housemarque, then they should go. Maybe they'll announce it here pretty soon. I don't know. I'm not saying that they did. Don't put words in my mouth. I don't know. So, but appreciate you, Eric, for the $1.99. I guess we're gonna. The Raiders play tonight, don't they? Don't the Raiders play tonight? So, I think the Raiders play tonight. So, Game of Despair. Oh no, that's not from him. Boycott Activision says they showed a smidge of Destruction All-Stars as well, but you're right. Where's the gameplay? For Returnal? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any gameplay for Returnal. Now, maybe they'll show some at Tokyo Game Show. I don't know. So, where is their game? I want to see what's going on with the China Hero project as well. I think it was called China Hero. But again, it is what it is. I mean, it's not like it's horrible. So... says, how does it make sense to get a first-party studio but still making games for all consoles? Well, because, again, Microsoft is done with the console war. That's the way you have to look at it, okay? They no longer are in this whole back and forth with Sony and Nintendo. They actually did try to put Game Pass on PlayStation and Nintendo. That's actually true, guys. Okay. Now Sony and Nintendo turned it down. But they actually did try to put that up there. So it's just that's it, man. It's over. So yeah, Eric says Raider Nation tonight. Frank B1 says, do you think Tenet will make it in the Saturn Awards? Yeah, it should. I think they'll just put it in there because they need more stuff, don't you? PlayStation Disciple, what is happening? Game of Despair says, I am the face of Xbox. The Halo Infinite trailer did the trick. Oh, that Halo Infinite trailer was terrible. And it was so bad that that the 343 Studios took it off the shelf and they're going to fix it, and that's fine. I'm okay with them doing that. So, yeah, make it good. I'm going to get Halo when it comes out. I don't want it to be looking like that. So, that's fine. Let's see here. This is Microsoft belongs in the dumpster. No, Microsoft is fine. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 exclusive. Look at how they open and close that show. Final Fantasy 16 being announced as a console exclusive, and then the God of War thing, the sound trailer, whatever you want to call that, the tease. Beautiful show. Terrible with the messy with the pre-orders, and guess what? Sony has apologized, so there's nothing to damage control. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. And the Sony's biggest problem, and I'm going to toot my own horn here. I've said this on both Porter Rock's podcast. I said this when I was on Six Humor's podcast. I've said this on my own podcast, and I said this on Jay Barry's podcast. I said Sony's biggest problem is not the games. It's going to be that the console has such a high demand, and they being Sony, are not going to be able to meet demand. That is going to be problems. Okay, that's just the way that is. They have a low supply. They got high demand, and that means people are gonna, people are gonna feel some kind of way. I think that's you all's term. People are gonna be feeling some kind of way. Over that. So, but guys, that was to be expected. And I said to everybody, hey, there are gonna be a lot of us waiting till next year to get one. So, and like I said, I have my fingers crossed that I'll be able to get one, but I don't expect it. Okay, I don't expect it to happen because I don't win anything. So I don't win anything. So just it is what it is. So Matt's got his pre-order. What are your PlayStation? Yeah. Now let me ask you all this. are you all now going to consider buying an Xbox? Because this is a big get for Microsoft. Excuse me. I'm the face of Xbox now. No. Let's see here. PS4 Pro for $299 will kill Series S for $299 this holiday. Well, I personally think Series S is going to sell well. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I was wrong when I thought the Xbox X was going to outsell the PlayStation when it first came out, but it didn't. It didn't. I had to take an L. I mean, I had to take an L on that one. So I don't know. I for some reason I think. I mean, to me, the thing is that to me, it's I know what Microsoft wants people to do. Microsoft wants people to take the Xbox One S and then trade that in and get the Series S. The problem is that they don't have a Blu-ray player. You see what I'm saying? The Series S doesn't have a Blu-ray player in it. So if you've bought physical 4K Blu-rays or physical Blu-ray movies and you're using your Xbox, you're going to have to go out and buy something else. So, but I understand that's what they want to happen. We'll have to wait and see if that's what does happen. But that's the pathway they want to do it. Yeah, Campbell Will, $7.5 billion. They broke out the big boy on that one. I mean, because again, they tried to buy that studio that owned Bethesda before, and they couldn't come to terms. They could not come to terms. So people are saying, no, they're not buying. Okay, fair enough. Spider-Man Series X won't have Miles. It won't. You're right about that. So that's true. That is true. You really don't care, brother. You play everything. Well, yeah, that's the way I am. It's not that big a deal. So the Maximum One says he'll play all Microsoft's games on PC. There you go. And look, let me make this clear. There were people who were talking about waiting till next year. Shout out to The Crap Gamer. He now says that he will go ahead and buy an Xbox Series X now because of this purchase. Again, I thought, and somebody can correct me, didn't those games already come out? Weren't they already in Game Pass? I mean, I thought they were already in Game Pass. So I could be wrong. But I thought Wolfenstein and Doom and all that stuff was already in Game Pass. But I don't know. I do not know. So the Hulk says he's getting both. Okay, and look. I can see now where guys hit that like button for me, please. Let's get me to 50 likes. Give me the 50. Hit that like button for me. Get me to 50 likes. Come on now. I'm only looking at, according to this YouTube studio, I got like 38 likes. Yeah, let's get me to 50 likes. Come on, people. Or I'm going to start singing Fleetwood Mac. And you don't want me to start singing Fleetwood Mac, even though I love Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, come on. 9 more likes, people. Just hit that button. It's easy stuff. Easy. Easy stuff there. Let's see here. Only a few of the games on Game Pass. Well, okay, today, but they have been on Game Pass, right? I'm pretty sure they've been on Game Pass. Yeah, because you all don't want me to start singing Fleetwood Mac. I will. So I'll break into you make loving fun, and I guarantee you that's gonna make your ears bleed. So. Come on, one more like, and then we'll continue with the podcast. One more like. I'll be here a little bit longer. So, there we go. All right, I'm not going to be singing Fleetwood Mac, so there you go. So, appreciate you. Yeah, Sync 88 says hit that like button, people. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. Just so you know. Just so you know. Matt Howard says he pre-ordered too. Well, I mean, God, man, like I said, man, I'm envious. Anybody that has ordered and has purchased a PS5 and has got their confirmation, I'm envious. Okay, so that's all I can tell you. All right. So Silent Night says go your own way. Yeah, there you go. Y'all almost heard it come out of my mouth. I almost started singing that. I was going to start singing "You Make Loving Fun." So, but you all, we're all right now. This little participation there. Salmash says them buying the buggy developers still won't make me buy a series console. That's fine. I mean, again, that is perfectly fine. That is a consumer. See, I don't look at that as a fanboy thing. I look at that as a consumer thing. Okay, so all right. Um, Hurricane 774 got it. Like I said, I'm envious of everybody that got one. I'm very envious. So. Arsenic says the acquisitions alone don't equal good games. I never said that. All right. But Arsenic, the fact is that it's a big get, and I'm just leaving it there. That's just me personally, okay? I said before. Shout out to you, Paradox Cluster. I said before, I don't view it through the eyes of the console war anymore. The console war is over. I got to start drinking my own medicine. I can't ask you all to do something that I myself don't even do myself. That makes me a walking, talking hypocrite. And so the console war is over. And the Bethesda going, I mean, they're already close to Microsoft anyway. It makes perfect sense to me. Those games, though, Skyrim, Oblivion, Wolfenstein, I've enjoyed hours on those games over the years. I'm talking about going back to my 360. Okay, I quit watching college football games. I used to watch College Game Day starting at 9 a.m. and then I would watch I stopped. I stopped so I could play Oblivion and Skyrim and stuff like that. So again, am I going to go back and play them? Probably not. Okay, but again, I've enjoyed those games. Fallout, my God. Fallout 3, my God. I mean, I just hours. I beat Fallout 3. I beat Fallout 4. I beat Fallout New Vegas on the 360. I mean, those are great times, okay? That's when the 360 was in its heyday. I was playing Mass Effect on there, Jade Empire, Oblivion. I can go on and on and on about it. So, all right. Sam Fox says Hellblade 2 gonna be fire. I'm sure it will when it gets here. I'm sure it will be. Yeah, Mario Heat, you make booty busting fun. Look, I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan, so I don't want to look. I'm a huge. I learned to play drums, right? The way I play drums is very similar to Mick Fleetwood. His movements and stuff like that, the way he hits his cymbals, I mimic that when I play. That was everybody says when you learn to play drums, you gotta say, I want to learn to play similar to that guy. And I picked him. Very steady, good drummer, doesn't go overboard. Okay. You know he's there, but you don't know he's there. That's the way I play my drums. So Frank B1 says, does PSVR go on sale with everything for $2? I think it does go on sale. I don't know the price, but I do think it goes on sale. So again, I've got a PSVR, but it's too heavy on my head. So when they come out with a new set, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the camera. I know the camera, guys, is only about $60. Go ahead and get that camera. So let's see here. Oh, you're talking to him. All right, my bad. Still not interested in Xbox. Looks like they really put on PC Master Race. Yeah, they are. I don't blame them. Sam Fox says Skyrim has the best open world and story ever. It's got a good one. It is good. I enjoyed it. I like being Dragonborn and killing all those dragons. So, but again, I like dragons anyway, so I'm biased. Sam Ash, who cares? I mean, he wants to know which one of these Xbox cultists you two are going to make a video. And guess what? If they make one, just shrug your shoulders, and guess what? Who cares? I mean, seriously. You know? Sam Ash, Dragon's the only reason you played Skyrim. Yeah. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. So, thoroughly enjoyed it. So, Fox, you don't remember the story at all. For Skyrim, I loved it. Yeah. Paul G says he loved Fleetwood Mac. I do too. Matter of fact, I love them so much. I have their demo albums. So I've got the demo to Gypsy. I've got the demo to Gold Dust Woman. I've got the demo to You Make Loving Fun. I've got the demo to Don't Stop, like the actual demo that they put together for those songs. I got those on albums. Okay, that's how big of a fan I am. So Rollo God says it's something that needs to do Resistance 4. Okay, well, can we let them do get their Spider-Man game out? Xbox and Bethesda would be a great fit for they. Well, we'll have to wait and see their newest. I thought Doom was actually a good game. I mean, I didn't play it, but I thought Doom got pretty high ratings. And Starfield, I'm interested in Starfield. I'm gonna buy Starfield when it comes out, so I'll be buying that game. I mean, them buying Bethesda didn't change anything for me. So, it's great. Excuse me, it's great news for them. And it's just more games will be in their Game Pass ecosystem. Bethesda will put their games in Game Pass probably at the beginning of the next generation. So, let's see here. Into let's see here. Blah 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 blah. I'm just on Twitter right now. What? Somebody? Oh my gosh! All right, guys. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into. I'm tagged on some stuff on Twitter. I am not even going to get into it. So, not going to get into it. Not going to be able to do. So, let me see if there are any more questions. Are you all the Devil May Cry? Am I going to even talk about that? So, Devil May Cry is going to be 120 FPS on PlayStation 5, guys. If you're interested in playing that. So, what's up, Harry Tron? How you doing? Rice Eater, what's happening? What's happening? Thinking about my new TV. Oh, okay. I'll look at it. Ice Queen got a new TV. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. So, no. It's real. It actually. Look, the purchase actually came across on my business thing. So that's when I saw it. I'm like, something got acquired by somebody. I didn't know. So, because I have a different chime when there's major acquisitions. So, let's see here. Phil Spencer said Xbox and PC exclusivity will be a game-to-game basis. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right. Well, again, I'm not worried about it because I have a PC. All right, I have a PC, so I'm happy. I'm fine. So doesn't affect me at all. So now Foxy Games did put up a thing on Microsoft buying Bethesda. Guys, it's really difficult to get information on acquisitions because there's a lot of moving parts there. So, there we go. So, how is the TLC 55 625 with games? I'll do some research on that and I will put it into the community tab. Definitely. I will definitely do that. So, yeah, Phil might hunt. Those games will eventually all go to PC. They're all on PC right now. I mean, I don't get that. So, Rollo God, Sony still has acquisitions to announce. That's true. That is true. think they're probably getting closer to their date, though, for launch of their console before they do it. So, but they'll wait and see what they got. That is true. I mean, look, guys, it just means that when you see Starfield, when you actually see gameplay, it will be on Xbox or on PC, okay? That's the newest game Bethesda's working on. Now, does this mean they're not going to remaster stuff? You know, maybe they remaster Skyrim for Xbox and PS4. I don't know. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. This is it's fine. Oh, well, Phil. But I mean, it's official. It's been all over the news. It's on the scroll of the CNBC and everything. So not that big a deal. So yeah, it's a multi-plat thing. So there's nothing to damage control. It's not that big a deal. End of discussion. So don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait. So, but guys, man, this has been a great podcast. I've got to, let's see here. Let me open my widget here. So it says here that my streaming is not healthy, so I'm going to roll on out of here. All this means is Microsoft going third party. Yes, exactly, Rice Eater. Exactly. You know, again, it's just not that big a deal to me. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce on off here. I got to find my DJ room. Get the music ready to crank. And so that was it, man. You got PS5. They're getting the Spider-Man remaster. And shout out to everybody. And, Devil May Cry. You know, Devil May Cry is coming, 120 FPS, ray tracing, all that good stuff. And, yeah. Shout out to everybody that was here. Shout out to Eric for the donation, everybody that donated. Eric's the top donator today. Also, big shout out to Ice Queen and the rest of the, there's great members here. And Ember 17, Superlumen Hyena, Paul G, all you guys. So the finest, everybody that's a member. So shout out to all the subs as well. But like I said, we're close to 1430 subs. So I never thought I'd see something like that happen. So, and again, what was your big news today? Game-wise, Microsoft with the purchase of Bethesda. That includes Wolfenstein. That includes The Evil Within. That includes Doom. I mean, I can keep going on and on here, people. Skyrim, Oblivion. I mean, guys, it's just like I said, the console war is over. It's been over for a while. Sony is going to probably announce purchases of 2 studios probably in the next 6 weeks. Have to wait and see. But until then, man, just like I said, I'm envious as hell of all you people that everybody that was able to get a PlayStation 5. I'm still outside looking in. I'm still gonna cover it, and hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on one. Things work out. But that is it, people. I am out of here, and everybody have a good day, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Take it easy. Peace out.